My name is Jeannette von Ratibor. I'm a managing director with Alvarez & Marsal, which is one of the leading restructuring and transformation advisories we have. I acted as a coach, had the pleasure to act as a coach in the Leadership Academy of 2022. Right, the experience I cherish most is simply meeting an amazing group of young Kenyan students with great capacities. I was awestruck by the amount of caretaking they showed for their surroundings and their country and their families in all of the discussions we had that essentially focused on leadership and probably in the first instance on leadership in business, and we managed to expand this considerably. So fantastic set of young Kenyan students. Right. I take part in these type of academies and seminars repeatedly, and over again I am reminded of the features of my leadership style, so my own leadership style. And essentially, not only what the features of my own leadership style are, but how these are perceived by third parties, by other people. And so it's more like being reminded over and over again, and it's very, very good to be reminded as this sort of dares or tends to slip away over time, and obviously helps me in my active leadership at any point in time as well. My key takeaways focus on how much depth and knowledge is existent in young students already. So these type of seminars, and especially as they are executed by masterful coaches like Anke and Kai, are typically attended to by very senior managers. And it's just been very insightful to see how much knowledge and openness to these learnings are already existent within young students. And that going forward, and I must say I'm a mother of 4 children, 2 of which are already at the same age. Lots of learnings for my family, my private life in terms of leadership as well. It's just important to understand how much potential really is there and can be fostered at a very early stage. I feel 365 degrees good. There has been so much happiness, so much openness demonstrated by the students here. So much deep knowledge, good listening, and also a sense of that I was hopefully able to provide some guidance, some input, some energy to the team that I was working with. Listening and allowing every team member to really express their very last thought. Being patient enough to wait for answers that sometimes do not come on the spur of the moment, but need a day or 2 or some hours to materialize. And ultimately not to provide advice. Obviously, one is always close to providing advice as questions arise, but the point of the whole exercise is rather to provide guidance to the students as they reflect on their own leadership competencies, their own leadership style, and how they wish to apply it. So actually not providing a proactive piece of advice and recommendation is really a tough one. I think I'm in a long row of people adding lots of thank yous to Kai and Anke for devoting so much of their time and energy to providing their immense and deep knowledge around leadership to these young students. To education for making something like this work at all, and a great organizational team who has done I don't even know what to make everybody feel comfortable, get everything organized. Just tremendous big thank you, and it's been a privilege to be part of this. Thank you so much.